All right, welcome to the night screen. I mean, not screen. Sleep stream. I said screen. You don't hear that noise in the background because I'm actually using my Chromebook. You don't hear that noise, that process noise that come with me using my my Acer laptop that I have for 10 years. So it's much quieter. You can hear me sleep. So I'm making some food, some boneless wings, watching YouTube. Hey, check out Big Jolly TV if you want to see me start reacting to some videos and feel my real insight. But yeah, I'm calling my barber tomorrow to see if he still cutting. But in the meantime, let me see. I'm gonna try to subscribe. Let me see. Edit. Hit. I say hot. Hit that. SUB. Let me see how I spell this shit wrong. Well, look, I ain't about to put no ticker on it. Fuck all that shit. It ain't gonna be no better. Hey, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna get the food going. But yeah, I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. Listen. Subscribe to the channel. Hold on, let me do one more notch. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm getting that the Osmo DJI 4 when it come on next week. So we're gonna be using that next week. So and I'm gonna tell y'all what I've been doing, man. Like I've been going to this little spot I've been going to, right? And I always feel, really, I know I'm one of these polished dudes, right? So what happened today? Let me open this window up. We're gonna get some airflow through here today. I've been going to see this bartender at the bar for the last few days. So I started just like watching shit, right? And it'd be these same two dudes sitting in the bar. I tried to offer them a shot one time. They turned it down. I said, okay, that's kind of weird. Who was these dudes? Don't speak to them. I was going to say what's up to them. I didn't do it. Man, come to find out, one of the dudes is the bartender boyfriend. And I always say like, oh, that was one. That was a big blooper. What I always say is like, if you got a bartender as a woman and you sit at the bar for hours after hours to make sure she get home safe and you ain't making no cash, you a bum. That's how I see it, man. I never disclose what kind of money I make from doing the job I got, but I make a little money. You know, I'm in a trade. I'm in a skilled trade, but I don't really have to be doing this. But I enjoy waking up in the morning, seeing how I slept. That's the main reason I do it. And if it can make some money from doing it, so be it. But yeah, man, like that's why I say when women, y'all start going for looks, Man, y'all start going for looks. And it's like people just out to get what they want. I can understand. The bartender, she pretty as shit. She need protection. I won't be the type of dude that sit up at the bar with you all night to make sure you get home safe just to lay up under you because I got to make some money myself. So once they get exposed, it's a wrap. But I know y'all want to hear about that. Y'all want to see me slay. If y'all got something to make my sleep stream better, leave it in the comments. Right now I'm using StreamYard. If I could use something else, so be it. But right now I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. I can start getting super chats, super fans, super whatever, and so I can pay for this. And then I can start interacting with y'all. But right now I'm just doing it for the free zone. That shit. All right, y'all. I'll be in here. I wish I could make a schedule for y'all, but that's gonna come soon, man. Like right now, I'm just all over the place with the sleep stream. I'm trying to get my workout back together. Watch this, man. You know what? I want to do a different camera angle, but that's not happening either. There ain't too much happening tonight. So listen, I'm gonna zoom all the way in on the page. How about that? How about we do that? Hold on. So I'm like 6'5". Let's do that. All right. We'll be back in here in 10 minutes. We going straight to sleep, sleeping mask on. Buku. If you want to comment, it's gonna be on the screen. I'm turning all comments on. If you start saying some freaky shit, you get an X.
You know why you gonna walk off? Because she ain't your girl. She ain't with you. She don't trust you. You don't believe you. She thinks you're wrong, right? She thinks you're a bitch ass nigga. Just keep walking to the goddamn car. If that ain't your girl, you ain't got it. But somebody's gonna say, well, what if she don't follow me? Just keep walking. Hold on. Change the locks in the door, break up with her ass. That's what you should do. Because she ain't yours. Right? She think you're a bitch ass nigga. Now you gonna be like, well, look, man, I already live on my couch already. I already lost my heart. You guys gotta cut bait. You guys have bled. You guys have bled off the wrong way. You gotta learn how to just cut bait. The point is, stop negotiating. Women inherently are going to have to do what you do when you are a leader. They're going to have to do it. They don't have no choice because they're a woman. They don't have no choice. Like, they're going to act big and bad and tough, but they got to walk outside in high heels when it's 9:30, 10, 11 o'clock. Freezing cold. Now, some niggas might pick her up, but that's even dangerous too. When the man pulls up and picks her up, she gets in the car and gets killed, that's her fault. Again, stop trying to do too much. Just not do too much. Just walk off. Just walk. Just keep going. If you really with you, she'll follow your ass. All you need is high heels. Just look. Like, hey, come on for a second. She needs to pick up her purse, trying to pull her dress up. Look. That's really your girl. But take note. Never really argue. And then when you are pursuing a choice. Not a lot of choices. Don't ask them where you want to be, where you want to go. This is too broad. You will get that nigga her at the point you're not leading. She's not going to tell you this. She's going to start thinking, the person who's stop me, well, I really want ice cream. I kind of want to try this. But you do the same. Come on, let's go. You're leaving at 7:30. Be ready at 7:30. Well, where are we going? You don't get left. You waste time. I'm ready to leave you at 7:30. 7:30, right? To the garage, start that song with this boom. You won't hear that shit growling in the motherfucking garage. You really don't. You gonna start putting on a lot of spray. Come in. Just look, you gotta put on my mascara. Alright, I was listening to the video. I'm gonna just let you know. I was gonna go eat by myself. I said 7:30, I mean 7:30. Where are we going? Okay, we got two choices. Like you just jack the box right there. Or just what you want. Two choices. And whatever you get the option, are you going to jack the box? Is it look? Is it no? Is it no? Are you going to do it? So that's what I was going to do. That's what I was going to do. That's what I was going there. But if you think too long, well, study wrong, study wrong. Keep wrong. Now, about as good, just literally. Treat them like they're little good, right? Treat them like they're like an 8-year-old, right? They want to have a meal, we'll get them that. You like it. So, there's a whole little thing to make this happen, but of course, this does take a lot of energy to do all this shit. But really, you have to think of the day, if you that lead that you say, arguing with them gets absolutely nowhere. She loses respect for you. Right? She loses respect for you. Now, she still might have the thing is she's going around with those bags, but you don't lose respect for you. Just start walking away. Be a true leader around you. And not just do this with women, do this with people at work. Right? You are underling, you really not like that in your floor. You don't realize people ain't following you. They're not listening to you. They're over talking you. You walk away and tell people how you don't follow. You need to work on your leadership and communication. All right, but when you're the hand, people follow you. They help you around. They listen to you. They start asking you. They start arguing with you, asking you for questions. All right, what should I do? It's how we do. All right, what we're teaching you here. And this does not mean disrespect them. What it means is you're the leader, you're the man, you're in control, you're calling the shots. You're going for, you're in the driver's seat. You're not in the passenger seat. You're doing the motherfucking man. Shout out to the masculine women out there, the so-called masculine women who will get their ass whooped. So, right, at a drop of a dime, they out there, I'm in my mask. Be quiet, that bullshit. I don't want to hear about that. I don't care how tall or big you are, or fat, overweight, overdeveloped you are. I'm still a man. I'm a leader. But the masculine women will kind of fight you for this. And they'll fight you, try to aggressively try to position themselves because this is what they do at work, and then somehow try to carry that over in relationships and dating. And this is why they're unsuccessful. So what they'll do is, let's say for instance, this is some real shit. You tell one of these goofy single women today, you leave, you then claim. This is what we're gonna do. Meet here, 7:30, show up. I'm gonna go in there. If you're not there, front door, I'm gonna do that front door. If you're not there at the front door at 7:30, I'm gonna go be seated. And I'm gonna start the date. Okay? You get there, you arrive, you're on time, you're early, you make sure you text the person, I'm gonna be here at 7:30, I'm at the door, you're gonna say I'm gonna late, well listen, I'm gonna go in and be seated. Alright, you can ask the maid to leave, you can ask the host where I am, they can leave you too. And you're gonna start the goddamn date. Now, the one thing that these masculine women do is they're going to try to change the time for the day. Okay, going to change the location. Oh, why we want to be here? What we're going to do is we're not going to do that at all. All right, I gave you the location and the time. Do you want to meet? Are you still interested in meeting? Okay. Okay. Are you still interested in meeting? Now, the reason you don't want to leave, shout out to Rich Miles, this is the reason why you don't want to leave. All right, and this is the reason you don't want to leave. So, first of all, don't change it to what you want. Now, I'm thinking of trying this new sushi restaurant. You can do that on your own time. The reason why I don't leave is because the date is not about her, it's about me. Okay? The date is about me. It's about what the fuck I want to do. So if I want to go bowling and she's late on me, I'm going bowling anyway. If I was going to the gun range and I invited her, I was going to the gun range anyway. You see what I mean? Like, I was going to do what I plan to do. I can do it by myself or with her. So I'm not making a date for her. I'm not picking a restaurant for her. She's a plus one. She is an accessory. She's accompanying me. I invited her to my world. So I'm going to go do what the fuck I was going to do anyway. Okay, this didn't show up. Well, guess what? I'm having crab cakes for appetizers. I'm having a glass of wine. I'm going to do what I would do. I'm going to get a steak anyway. You see what I mean? And so that if she might say, oh, I guess I'm sorry for something. It's all right, at least I ate anyway. All right, I ate without you. I started without you. I was going there anyway. It's all right. All right, so these are things that you can set your mindset. Again, it's a mindset. Money's a mindset. All right, this is all that will keep you game in the play. If she says she's running late, I'm going to say, well, I'm going to go ahead and order dinner anyway. Now, if you show up at midway or at the end of dinner, you miss out on dinner. You're supposed to be watching me eat. All right. That's how you say it. Because that way she's going to be like, oh, you got me waiting. Okay, I'll wait for you to come. All right, I'll wait there 45 minutes. Waiting for the, oh, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my other guest to show up. Nope. Okay. Nah, bro. You really go ahead. Now, if he shows up and you like, all right, I'm just wrapping this shit up. All right, check, please. All right, you missed out on the fucking meal. Sorry. All right, but we can go home and fuck now. But that's what we were going to do anyway. You want to go home? Can I order something? No, we ain't got no time. Get just told me at 9. Let's go home and fuck. All right, well, I'll figure out what you get the rest. Hey, bro. You missed. So what? Sorry. You're on my time. Fuck out of here. Now, if she's really into you, she'll deal with you. If she's really into you, she'll deal with you. If she ain't into you, she ain't gonna deal with you. You get this stuff made. Anyway, these are some things that you can do to reset your mind. Really, I don't think, and I'm not saying you don't have to listen to them, but I'm saying if you argue with them, they automatically either fight or flight. It's something that will get that. All right, that's what they're doing. Okay? Look at this bitch ass. Or if I have another girl out, or maybe if I have another girl, you show up, there's another girl sitting there. Oh, I just saw another girl. I think you want to come in, but have a seat. All right, sit down. When I say wrong, and you like to watch me fuck other girls, but I hope it's super duper free. Give me one right here. Oh, sorry, I called over there. Anyway, there's ways that you can do this, but a lot of y'all got the reality is I know people stop arguing, stop trying to negotiate. Just do you. She's either going to be on code or she's going to be like, I'm not dealing with him. This guy's a jerk. Okay? I'm a jerk. And I'm a dog and I'm a butt. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't have scarcity. So if I lost you, you lost me. Anyway. I'm going to get a program around here. Hustle every day says, shout out to Shaq. Hey, pros 304 tuition into that Braves Club Live front seats at the Getty Hotel deal and we saw ultimate inbound news. Why Shaq ain't Coach Candy yet? I have a feeling she feel what it is Coach Candy. All right, he's definitely Kevin Samuels, and so my proximity like this information, we definitely assume that she feel what it is Coach Candy. Augusta, I just met with two members from the JUCO, and they are in a bind. I suffered the inner Coach Gang spirit, blood, sweat, and tears when he got ready to do. And now I'm about to fix their mind on Wednesday and Friday. Praise that Haiti rap song. Shout out to you. You got two willing participants, volunteers. Do I have Haiti? She said that I've been, we got another Janelle Frank Butler said, been dealing with this chick for 3 years. I never promised her monogamy from the jump. I get tested regularly. I smashed this woman raw. Now she's trying to retroactively remove consent. I had to watch her. See you later. See you later. All good things come to an end. All good things come to an end. You just gonna have to let her go. All right, but as long as you don't go to the laws, you're good. November the name look at this shit law. That's about to pass to protect women. Drug abuse as early as 2026 South Carolina lawmakers are actively considering legislation to criminalize coercive control. I warned you of that. All right. And it's actually going to affect me as well, or it affects all of us. But coercive control is a big thing because they're changing the language and the way things done. So we need to be considered coercive. All right, even running games. All right, coercive. The woman feels like, especially if you did not perform aftercare and you do well, she's going to feel like you give her, women are interesting characters, I have to say. They're very insecure, they think they stink. Sometimes they think they stink or sweaty or yucky or leaky. If you make it worse by calling them names, and you smell them, no pussy smell like a tuna can. All right, you start tripping on them, they gonna feel weird. And then when you do things like keep them out of the house, it was 2 a.m. They're doing a walking thing, trying to wait till they eat when it's all cold outside. They don't let they came the raw and get out of the house. They out here catching wind under their shirt. All right, or at 6, 7 in the morning, they got their clothes dressed on the outside, walking home in their high heels, or their heels in their head, and be thirsty. And then let's start feeling so good. All right, we need that because it feel like you need to look after them. All right, if that's the case, shit gonna happen, bro. All right, stuff's gonna happen. She's gonna live retroactively remove consent. They're petty like that. They're very petty like that, so be prepared for that. So you do want to make sure that you treat them well after the experience. Get validation that they were comfortable with what they were doing. Text messages. She still texts you the next day, nasty shit. All right, she was down. All right, you got your evidence. When she starts thinking, asking you questions, last night, did you know me? All right, you're gonna have to smooth that shit out. Okay, you got to smooth it out. You did. You got to do. I ain't going for
Hey. I'm going to sleep. Hey, Google, turn the bedroom light to blue. Can't see what that say. Well, I said, Joe, oh, I gotta charge this shit up. Hey, Google, turn the bedroom light to blue. Let's see if they sit down. Oh, I unplugged the wrong one. See if we can get back in here. I don't know how to do this. Hold on, y'all. Damn, this shit's stuck. I'm trying to get back on here. I might have to close it out and start it back up again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.